Alright guys, this is Velo. We're back with doing some Diablo 2 again, showcasing hardcore on most of the characters, minus the druid. I want to start off by apologizing. My previous video's sound quality wasn't the best. I think I have it mostly figured out now, but apologies if things are a little bit harder to hear or if you hear the clicking of my mouse. It is a computer game after all, so... But yeah, this is the Lord of Destruction expansion to the original Diablo 2. This is not part of the remaster. This was the original game that was released back in 2000. And once again, we are playing hardcore on non-expansion. As you can see, we've got our barbarian still yet alive, level 7. And we're going to do a little bit of roll of the dice. So I'm going to pull up this screen here. Once again, I've got the dice. 1 for the Amazon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the sorceress. We're not doing the druid. So whichever one of these we end up getting is what we're going to get. I'm going to roll a dice. And we're either going to continue as the barbarian, or we're going to start anew with another class. Again, I will try to be as efficient as I can. I will not grind levels. I will also not rush into my death. I am not a speedrunner, so I'm just going to play as efficiently as possible while still being entertaining, just to try and progress through the game as hardcore to see how far I get before I die. Alright, here's the dice. We got a 3. That means Necromancer. Will not be expansion, but we will be hardcore. Velo Necro. Once we're dead, it says. Alright, tab for the town map, get Warrive to stop talking, and we are off. Let's just pick up the quest from Akara. And we're heading out to the den. We're going to go look for the Den of Evil. We're going to let our skeletons do most of the work. Necromancer is not a bad start if you're new, if you want to just get a little bit through the game. It can be harder later on, in my opinion, but starting off, the Necromancer is really strong because you have your minions doing most of the dirty work for you. As you can see, it's working great for me right now. I'm just picking up stuff as I go. Scepters are amazing, especially if they give skills. Might right off the bat, this is going to be some good money for me. That means armors, these kind of things that I'm going to be using early on. As soon as I level, we're just going to go right into skeletons. Actually, I'm going to grab that experience shrine and we're going to hit the den. Hit the den running. Mostly running. Within this place. Trying to kill these guys. There's some other armor. And we leveled up. So let's just quickly go into more raised skeleton. We got 2 buddies. And over here I'm going to pop strength because I like wearing armor early on. It's not a bad idea to go into armor when you first start because you're going to be dealing with a lot of random stuff. I'll check that wand here in a minute. I just want to get the most out of this experience shrine, and wow, am I getting a lot of wands. These are, even if they don't give the skills that I want, this is going to potentially sell for a decent amount of money. Let's take out these shamans. Watching our health as we go. Pick up a key. There can be some really good items in the locked chest. I don't mind holding on to it. Grabbing the town portals because I'm going to eventually get a tome. And we're just going to keep pushing for as long as we got this shrine, especially. Identify is good. All good. If you're ever surrounded by the Fallen, It's a really good idea to just knock one of the little guys out, even if he gets resurrected by the boss, the shaman. You're going to be sitting really, really nice because he will... I thought I missed a guy somewhere. Maybe not. They'll run away. That's what I'm trying to get at, is they'll run away. So we're going to get 3 skeletons. We're going to pop that into strength again. I'm all about the strength when I first start. Need one more body. There it is. And now I'm going to start going a little bit into mastery because I want those skeletons to survive. And then... Actually, I think... Yeah, we're probably going to... Getting him to survive. Alright, so... A shrine right now. Let's take a look at this. Don't really have anything good on the wands, unfortunately. That's alright. Just keep pressing on through this place. It's like one of the only places we need to be tedious, because this is a spell point, which is really nice. Never a problem really grabbing a shrine just to kind of make sure you got everything. Potions take up a small amount of room, especially the exploding or gas potions. And they can sell really good early on if you're just looking to make money. I usually don't pick up anything cracked or damaged just because it can be very, not a lot of bang for your buck, more than anything. Spending a lot of time grabbing the items, but you're not spending a lot of time actually making money from them. Rejuvenation potions sell really nicely. Just gonna preemptively pop a heal rate just to really maximize what we're holding on to. Again, I'm not playing the remake, so I have to pick up all this gold if I want it. And it's probably one monster left, isn't it? This is the story of the Den of Evil. There's always one fallen somewhere. One guy. And I bet he's that one that I seen run somewhere, isn't he? Another thing that you'll really want in this game is stamina potions. You can see my bars already kind of running out, and I really don't know where this monster is. We'll find him though. We will find him. It's the most exciting part of the video right here, guys. Just running around, looking for the last guy. There he is. Alright, let's head back to town. We're actually pretty close, but what I'm going to actually do instead, I kind of lied, is I'm going to move ahead because the waypoint for the Cold Plains is always right on the other side of Flavi here. As soon as you enter, it's going to be pretty much as soon as this road bends. So this road that I'm on right here now, I'm just going to keep following it to illustrate. Probably run out of stamina, but pretty much right when it bends, you can see there's the bend right there, and here's the waypoint. So we're going to head back. We'll go back and kill those guys later. I want to get some potions in my belt. I want to sell these ones that don't do anything. We're going to get some identification going. And actually I'm going to use these two first because they have a value of 1. So I mean, on the off chance you ever want to sell something. Yeah, all that nice money. We're going to get rid of the rejuvenations too. Some people might cringe at that. We're going to buy this tome. I usually don't buy a tome of Identify just because eventually Cain is going to be around the corner. I will buy like 4 stamina potions because I intend to get a belt. So I don't need as many healings. We'll put all of those in there. We'll keep that for the future. We'll repair the armor that's broken. Pick up this quest. Essentially, I'm just trucking along.
Good day.
Okay, where's our belt? Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Now we can put our potions away. We're repaired already. I think I want to grab shield. Faster hit recovery is really nice. Ooh, really, really nice. We're really getting it going. Attack rating doesn't really do much for us. We're not going to be swinging with our wand forever. But I will grab... Oh, stupid. I meant to grab a helmet. I'm not going to be taking too much damage. So I think we're going to go with... How much mana cost is this? This is 8 mana. That's not going to help me too much. Let's just go with the defense. And that's pretty much our money. Let's put that talent in. I think I am going to go into Raised Skeleton just on the off chance that I get rid of my wand. Now I will always have 3. So let's go back and knock these guys out. I'm going to run around a little bit easier. The shaman in a burning building is always inside, and then you can more easily just kill everything that's outside, or let your skeletons kill it. In this case, there was actually another shaman because there was only 3 here. But you're guaranteed to always run into at least one that's on the inside. And we did level up again. I'm going to keep plugging away strength until I get to a certain amount. We will start going into our mastery now. We grab this key. I'm going to eventually reach the point where I just have too many keys. There's some loose boulders. There's some chests. It's always worth just checking the rocks. You'll get an eye for it eventually. Fortunately, this one's not a secret chest. But yeah, hidden stashes, they're always really worthwhile. When I play Necromancer, I usually just let my minions do most of the killing and I try and loot to save time. Staff, even though it's damaged, if it gives skills, that one doesn't, so it's just totally trash. But if it gives skills, it's going to be worth your time. Whether it's damaged or not. Staff, wand, scepter. Those are the 3 that you really want to keep an eye out for, because that's going to give you a lot of money. This one here, yeah, 3 skills. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I want to see. And now again, the reason that I don't play expansion is because I find that this is going to be a little bit more challenging. You know, I can't rely on a mercenary. I can't rely on a rune word or charms. I have to kind of just rely on what I have. Or what I don't have, if it's life. Those guys are really clocking away at me. Let's redo our minions over here. Let's go in for round 2. I'm going to grab that mana potion and use it. Those guys kill away. Separate them up a little bit. It's all about keeping your minions alive. And that guy's extra strong, which means your minions have a little bit of that going for them too. There's a ring. That's going to do me really, really good. Staff, we'll take that. We need some healing potions after that endeavor. Take the rejuvenation too, because again, it's a 1 slot. It's always going to sell for 200. That's good money. Looks like a scepter. That is a scepter. And a very good scepter, even though it's cracked. Put on the ring. We are doing a little bit of melee attacking right now. And another good staff. So this is all really, really great stuff. We're full on keys. We don't really need those for a while. So we have a good base. We have a good base here. We need to find... I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. It's all about how good the minions are doing more than anything, but I think we're doing pretty good. Let's see if this is Blood Raven. Again, I'm not going to fully clear any place, but if I feel like I'm rushing a little bit too much, I might go back. We're just going to try and take on Blood Raven here. We'll see how I do. Pay attention to my health a little bit more this time. Might be a good idea, huh? I like the stamina potions because I can run. Let's get a couple of these guys to come down here. I'm going to try and take out some of her minions, like the skeletons. She can respawn the ghouls. Leather armor, we'll take that. That's very nice. Scepter, we'll take that as well. Alright, let's jump on Blood Raven. Just basically means I left click and then I just hold, and my character's going to run around and just keep swinging when he can. Got my skeletons on her. I'm keeping an eye that I still have 3. There's no real easy way to kill Blood Raven in this game. She's going to run around, she's going to stand back, she's going to shoot you. The best thing that you can do is just keep kind of pushing through. My skeletons are going to mess around with that. Some characters do have a little bit of auto healing if you leave them alone. I'm not sure if Blood Raven is one of those or not. So we're just going to keep the lock and we'll eventually kill her. There she goes. Chip Topaz I will take. Magic Find all day long, please and thank you. Oh, did not see that guy there. And there's really nothing else here. You can go through the monastery. This thing on the map down here, that's actually the crypt, or the monastery up here, or the mausoleum rather. We'll go in the mausoleum just to illustrate. It's just a little cave area. They always have a gold chest at the end, so we'll just go until we get to a gold chest. See if we can get some loot in here while we're down here. Sometimes I go in, sometimes I skip them. It's just kind of personal preference, depending on what kind of a run you want. These are champions. And that's the other thing about going in here is you can get some nice loot. At least I guarantee it's some blues. Armor stands. Some healing potions. Let's level up really quick. We're going to add a little bit more to vitality. I cut it a little close with that extra strong. Let's give myself a curse here. I'm going to hit the S as in Sam key. It pulls this up, and then I can hover over them and put hotkeys. I'm a F8 town portal kind of guy, pretty much on any character I play. And then now we actually have a reason to cast mana. If we find someone that's really strong, we can just amplify damage while our skeletons go to town. Alright. Stamina potions all day long, please and thank you. Just gonna amplify my minions. Nice little pile of them there. Alright, we're gonna go around. I can never have too many stamina potions. That's how I roll through this game. I'm really mean to grab the mana. I should pick up some more healing. That's pretty much what I'm searching for here right now. Alright. Oh, the chest is always the last spot I look, I feel like. Sometimes it just does not like me. Usually a special person by the chest too, so you kind of get double the... And when you get into a hallway like this, there's always these like 5 undefiled graves, so I'm usually going around clicking them. That one is already open, just to give me a quick gander at what dropped. You can find things like that. Ring. It's easy enough to just click on them. So special guys right down here. We got another extra strong. So let's help our minions. Let's actually loot the chest while they're doing their thing. Sometimes I'll just kind of click in these piles because more often than not, even if it's a potion, I probably want it. Lost the skeletons. Let's get another one of those up. And is there anything here I didn't really want? These potions are fine. And yeah. Minions are doing great.
I can't carry
Other gloves. Technically better. We can make some room, I think. Just gotta be smarter than the inventory sometimes. Leather gloves. The cap is a little cloth cap. We're not gonna do anything with it. Just because I don't really... Well, we already killed Bloodraven. Let's just go back. We'll take the portal back to the Cold Plains when we're done. Get our mercenary, Abhaya. Abhaya?
Hello.
I don't know how to say that.
Good evening.
And let's get rid of some of our stuff here. 3 to energy. That is 6 mana. It's more defense too. We'll take it. Don't want that. Might as well keep a healing potion. Need 1, 2, 3 identifies. That's better. We can get rid of that. 1 to strength. Like radius. I mean, we don't really need it, but it is technically better. Like I said, we'll keep that stamina potion just in case, and then now we gotta go find Kane. I just like storing these in here. As you can see, it is normal. I've got a very small inventory. We're not going to be keeping too much in there, but for now you can't really go wrong with a gem. Alright, so we need to find the other way, the stony field, which is going to probably be down here somewhere. It's also nice if I can find, I think it's in Cold Plains here. There's going to be a camp. This one, maybe looking for Bishibosh. Bishibosh is always in here. He's pretty good for experience if you can find him, but not absolutely necessary. Oh, experience shrine. Let's kill stuff. Experience shrine is always a good idea to just start going on a killing rampage. Because you're going to really fill up that experience bar. It's going to help you way later on. Doesn't really matter the run you're going through. Just make the most out of it. I mean, whenever I'm not in combat, the game really wants me to go to town. We might come back to that one. The cave is also right there, which is kind of nice. So might come back to that one. I don't really want to go in the cave and then back out again. But I think we'll go in there and kill Cold Crow is always in the cave. So this is where we're supposed to go. Line by torches there. Filling shrine. Clicking on the bed. Usually, there we go. Drop some decent items. Usually try and help my minions with those guys. At this point I'm mostly just looking for items that are really worth it because I want to maximize that experience shrine. Question is, are we going to find Bishibosh? I kind of get an eye for the game. I do apologize for how dark it is, but it's the nature of the game. There's Bishibosh. Mr. Immune to fire. And dead. Not immune to dead. Let's kill these other shamans, see if I can get in here. There's another one. Let's see that one drop. Really good experience in camps like this early on. Just a lot to kill, really congested. The enemies do start to run away, but you can see those stamina potions I bought really making use, just keeping moving, keeping going. Yes, I'm missing things. Yes, I'm not picking them up. But I'm trying to kind of maximize my space for value. And just not really looking to pick up everything. I'm getting a lot of mana-based items though, which is just a lot of money. For me that's nice because at some point a wand is going to be really nice. So yeah, I'm actually out of experience shrine, so I'm just going to run back over here. Get some more health in. Now over here we're going to actually grab a golem. 3. Never a bad idea to get your army going. Alright, there's my experience shrine. Let's hit up this cave. Let's see if we can find Cold Crow. Oh, there's a special one, but that's not the one we're looking for. teleporting. She hurt a little bit though. Okay, we don't want the skill shrine. That's gonna get rid of our other one. Might not be a bad thing to take going out though. If we're close by. Okay. So when you play Diablo 2, you never really know which way you're going to end up going until you just start doing it. Not sure where the might war is exactly coming from yet, but it definitely hurts. Gotta watch out with these archers too. They do a little bit more damage sometimes, depending on where your health and everything is at. Okay, sure. I'm not too worried about my mercenary because, again, in this game, I'll get on the other side of her so she's not running away. In this game, the mercenary, I can't equip her. I'm hitting O right now. It's not bringing up a status screen, so she is just really not that useful. Unfortunately, she'll probably die at some point. I would be surprised if she even makes it through many more areas with how quickly I'm running through this stuff, so yeah, time will tell. Down over here is level 2. I'm pretty sure I kind of recognize the pathing, but I know there's usually a couple special guys down in level 2, so just trying to kind of get over there. Here we go. And down over here, there should be some. There's one. She's got multiple shots. Ooh, watch the health though. Maybe another skeleton going. Have another skeleton 2 get going. Good job, Golem. And there goes our minion, as I was saying. And I don't have one, I do. There's a mana potion. Trigger Mr. Golem. At this point, I'm kind of just trying to get everything so we don't die. Not the most smooth run here, but level 2 can always be a little hectic. Down, definitely need some healing after that. You kind of just have to weave when you play this game, especially as the Necromancer, especially when you're going into dangerous areas like this. Don't get surrounded. I'm not going to really go poison and bone, I don't think, in this one. We're probably just going to stick with amplified damage. I think Skeleton Mastery for a minute here is going to be the way to go. And we'll plug a little bit more health. Alright. We lost our shrine, so might as well just... A lot of these piles of gold are easier to just spam click than hold Alt and click on each one. I'll grab a mana potion just in case I need one for later. We're down here, so let's just find the gold chest. See there how I just kind of run around them to find the shaman. That's a trap. There it is. You kind of get an ear for it, so I usually try and loop away from it to see if I can avoid it. So this time, just to illustrate, I'm just like holding Alt and clicking on things. It wasn't anything overly great, but yeah, that's level 2 for the most part. That area down there on the map is just a really small hallway, maybe some like loose gold, but I'm not going to bother with it. We're just going to run out. Didn't really find Cold Crow. Let's go look for her. You know what? We're kind of committed now. We're still in here. We said we were going to find her. Armors early on are not a bad thing to sell if you can't get any skill giving items if you're playing non-expansion like I am. I mean, even if you are playing expansion, it's probably not a bad idea. I feel like usually she's a decent ways away from the entrance. I know her when I see her, though. She's definitely painful to deal with. Another armor, we'll pick that up. Oh, got a health shrine. We might need that. There she is, right there. Gold Crow. Don't like her. Really hate her. Let's get my minions up there doing work. I'm just gonna sit back because she is a pain in the ass. My GPS, do I care? No. She hurts. Especially that slow, that's what's gonna kill me. Ooh, like that. Don't like it. Alright, let's go. And she always shoots that aura out, and it even hit me as far away as I was. So whenever you're fighting someone that's cold enchanted, it's always a good idea if you can just to get away. We'll pick it up because it's yellow. I don't really see any more stamina potions. We'll grab some mana just to hold on to them, but I don't really want them in my belt. I like having those stamina slots. Obviously like having healing. It's a pretty good size money pile. Alright, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this is the cave, so I know we gotta go back, but let's run down here. I want to go buy this skill shrine so that I know to grab it when I get back. We'll sell really quick and then we will head on. I think I've been doing really good. I mean, we're already level 7. Those experience shrines really did it for us, so we'll try and go through the next couple areas a little bit quicker. Yeah, see, this is already 200 gold. You know, pretty good selling. We've got a lot of unidentified stuff. This will all be easier after we get Cane. Oh. Well, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't want a sword because we really value our skeletons. Strength and light radius, I mean, this, yeah, gives the same thing plus more, so why not? 2 to energy, we'll take it. A little bit more mana. Maximum stamina, I think I value more than maximum damage at the moment. Yeah, lightning resist more than attack rating. I'm really not going to hit that much. Fire resist, probably more than lightning resist, but the extra gold might be nice. And we don't want attack rating. Stamina potions, for whatever reason, don't by default go in your inventory. I'm gonna buy a couple extra. Actually, let's take a peek. We got a decent amount of money. Let's take a peek at what kind of wands we can get. We can use right now. We got some clay golem teeth. Nothing that I really want. I know I'm playing hardcore, so if I die, I'm done, but I just really cannot get over depositing my gold in my stash. I don't know why, just old habits, die hard, that kind of thing. All right, let's grab the skill shrine, let's run out. At the moment we can have 4 skeletons because of the skill shrine, so let's go down here. There's a 3rd skeleton. Now here I would very much like to find, very much want to find the waypoint for this special guy. experience. Gem shrine, why not? Give me a gem. You can go back, get a gem, click on the gem shrine to guarantee get a better one, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Here's the other special. Extra strong, Seath cool. Minions, give me some help with it, please. I am not the tank you are. Extra strong could be where I would extra die, so I prefer that to not happen. Just kind of walking down the middle. Here's another quest for quest 4, Forgotten Tower. Yeah, my minions mostly kill stuff just by me running around, so that's another reason. I'm not following the edge directly because I know it'll be where a road is for the next area. And I'm also mostly looking for the waypoint or the Cairn stones. There's that extra gold doing work. Cairn stones is what's going to take me to Tristram. Okay, there's our waypoint. That's very good. And now we just need to find the next way, which I think is going to be over here. We might find the Cairn stones along the way, which is going to be greater. That hurts most things in the area by half, but it also hurts me, so the fire shrines are, well, not always your best bet to take, but I felt like being a little obnoxious, so I did. Combat shrine doesn't really help me, just chance to physically hit, but never a bad idea to take a shrine in this game. Just picking up gold or skeletons are doing work, but yeah, let's just move on. So that's where we need to go. Don't know. I mean, since I'm here, I might as well just find the... Shamans really don't like me. My minions don't like them, so it's mutual. Alright, where are the stones? Oofta. Let's go over this way. I have a funny feeling maybe they're down over here. Oh, skill shrine, I'll take that. Yep, here we go. Here's our stones. Let me know where they're at. Let's go recognize you guys. Down here dead, just like that. All this physical armor. Right, let's run back to the way. Oh no, we gotta go this way. Alright, gotta make it through this to rescue Cain. Which is where we went on our barbarian, and well, that's where we're gonna go in this game too. It's gonna be this way. You kind of get to learn the layout eventually of caves as you play it. We'll go with 4 skeletons because we can at the moment. I leveled up. We'll do a little bit more strength now. Start getting to those higher level armors. Get a little skeleton master going. So we lost 1 skeleton. Just gonna look and see if we can find... Where is the dark wood? Is it up here? This is level 2. That makes me sad. You don't need level 2, ironically. In caves, level 2 is just your alternate extra area more often than not if it only has 2 layers. We're just stamina pushing through. My minions are kind of teleport with me. Oh my gosh. Special guy up there and those guys. This might be worth killing. We got a decent amount of stuff going on here. Really hate that freezing aura that this guy had up here. That could kill you if you're not careful. That blue aura that guy up there's got. Holy freeze. Really, really nasty. easily one of the worst that can happen to you because it slows you down so much. Anything nearby. Got my golem taking care of it though. Taking care of business up there. Like that. And it's a good idea to stock up on our healings. That's what we bought, extra stamina potions. All the stamina potions. I did not mean to pick up that axe. Well, are good. You can drink twice from them, and that's a good way to get your stamina back up. Hopeful that this is the right way to the dark wood. Usually along the top somewhere. Oh my gosh. There we go. To the dark wood. Alright, now we need to find the tree and we need to find the waypoint. The waypoint especially. I mean, the tree as well, they're both equally important. Again, this broken down kind of town area, the clever shaman is always in the middle. So then you know kind of what you're looking for if you're going to clear the area. There's a guy right there that we kind of want to kill. Where's our minions? Dropped a wand. Okay. Oh, experience shrine. Good for me. Oh, and there's the big guy. Alright, go team. Alright. Tree.
This tree shines.
Oh, we definitely make room for that. Alright, so letting our guys do the work. We're just looking for the waypoint now. So we gotta take that to Akara. So it's gonna be surrounded by 2 torches, one on either side. Camp. We still got the experience shrine, so maybe we'll make use of this. Got my finger on the wrong potion. That's a good way to get yourself killed. That's right, I can't pick up that one because we don't have room to properly do it. And that might actually be better than mine. For a quick glance. Alright guys, kill the shaman, please. Probably gonna have to go back here. I mean, look at this. We're already level 9. We're really killing it. Literally. Amulet. Kind of want to take a look at that skull cap, but I'm just going to skip it. I have a decent enough one. Giving me some nice money in this game. Some nice experience. I don't know how many experience shrines we've hit. We did a good job wasting our potions, and here we are. We're probably almost done with this experience shrine, but let's just milk it out. Might as well. A little bit more. Using the camp, this will look great. Alright. We're pretty much done, but let's just kind of finish up here a little bit. I mean, who can say no to these piles? They're just right here. And the stamina potions. I can't even carry a stamina potion at this point. Let's fix that a little bit here, shall we? That's the nice thing about being a necromancer, too. Like, if you need to stop somewhere and do your inventory, as long as you know where the threats are, before you stop and open your screen and start messing around in here. Because it's easy to lose track of what's going on around you. You're going to be fine, because look at these skeletons. They're just going to kill everything. You're getting more experience just standing there doing nothing. Necromancers are some of the funnest class to play overall just because of how laid back they are, especially in the early game. I would argue to say they're the strongest early game because there's just so much your skeletons do for you.
Oh, very.
Alright. I've got so much stuff to identify. Okay.
Welcomes you.
So this guy, raise skeleton amplify damage, is automatically better than what I have because I'm using amplify damage, so we're going to get rid of that. We don't want that. We've got a few of these. I kind of like the cold resist, but yeah, replenish life 2. Keep the mana. We're going through mana a lot. Put our healing potion away. 2 more to identify. Here's a club. Even though it's yellow, it's really not going to sell for a lot. But I picked it up because it's yellow, just out of habit. Alright, so let's go back to the stony field. Let's go rescue Cain. So we're going to right click on that. That's going to reveal us the pattern. Won't let us click on the stones until we reveal the pattern. Let's go in here, let's rescue Cain, and let's just have a moment for poor old Tristram.
All that's left of proud Tristram. Ghosts and ashes.
All these skeletons and everything. Poor guys just can't even really see what's going on over there. These champions always drop a huge pile of gold. Let's rescue Cain. Just click on his thing. He's going to go back to town. There's Griswold. Come back to your shop, buddy. You can curse him too. Did a great job selling his stuff in the first game, but RIP, man. Couldn't trust Aiden. The warrior betrayed you after all. After all that armor you sold him. To be fair, he was trying to do the noble thing, but Diablo was just too strong, and that's where I came in. Theoretically, that's the story anyways. So there's always a special guy down here by where Griswold spawns. That's what I was doing up there. Obviously, if you guys don't know, Wirt, the peg-leg boy, is always right here. Corner, you can click on him, he'll drop his leg, and a bunch of little piles of gold. I think that's just to simulate all the times that he asked you to pay him a small amount of money. It was 50 gold, but to look at his stuff. Just his way of peddling money from the heroes in the first game. Another one. Not a very good one, though, even though it's socketed. I'll take the rejuvenation potion, though. And that's pretty much Tristram. I mean, it's a really small area. I know you guys have probably seen it in my other video, but sometimes there's a special guy up here. I don't really see one this time. Those guys. They resurrect, which we don't like. Alright. Tristram is cleared. Let's go back to town. Is it Cain? So he's right here.
Regrettably.
And then he's going to now identify our stuff, which is why I don't typically buy
You have greetings.
any kind of identify scrolls because they just don't do me very good. Now the 1 mana after each kill here, I do like that. Get rid of the lightning resist. Because I believe that works off of my minions, I'm fairly certain. We're getting a little much on our potions here. Let's take a look at wands really quick. Corpse Explosion can be nice in earlier levels, though I don't think it's really needed. Skeleton Mastery. I'd love Raised Skeleton and Skeleton Mastery. That one's tempting. You know what? We're going to take that. 2 to raise skeleton, 2 to amplify damage. Direct improvement there. It doesn't really give me another skeleton, but it at least helps my amplify damage. And it incentivizes me to put more points in because at the next level then I'll have 4. Which is nice. So yeah. There we go. So that is my character after just a little bit of playing. And we got some gloves that just does a little bit of everything, nothing great. We got 2 to our raise already, some mana going on here. Faster hit recovery is great for when I'm getting hit. And got the mana after each kill going. I'd say we're sitting really, really good. Our mercenary died, but we got our minions, so that's all we need. Well, thanks guys. Here's a little bit of a run on what I would do for starting a game as a hardcore summoning necromancer. Obviously, if you need to, play a little bit more cautiously than what I was doing, but by and large, this is how it's done, as far as I'm concerned. So, like I said, I'm not a professional, but I have fun doing it, and I think that's all that matters when it comes to games like this. So, take care, and thank you for watching.